The Wayanad tragedy is now turning into one of the worst tragedies that has hit Kerala, even though it has been known that Kerala will and is prone to such tragedies of landslides as well. But when we speak about what kind of level of destruction that has happened in Wayanad, it often becomes debatable as comments are pouring in that this is the kind of tragedy which could have been averted. When we talk about the report that came over a decade ago, it should have been taken in consideration. Your thoughts, Mr. D. Raja?
There are two issues. What happened in Wayanad is one of the very unprecedented, tragic incidents. We as political party, the Communist Party of India, has been saying this should be treated as a national disaster, a national calamity, and people should be saved, and for which the union government should declare it as a national disaster and extend all possible help, not only financial help, all other possible help union government should give to the government of Kerala. And at this point of time, I take this opportunity to congratulate and thank the Tamil Nadu government, which has come forward to extend financial support and all other support to the Kerala government for rescue and rehabilitation of the people. Our party, the CPI, has appealed to all our party cadets to be in the field and help the people in the rescue operations, rehabilitation operations. So right now the immediate thing is people should rush all rehabilitation materials, and people should see that those who have been injured are given adequate medical treatment, and how to rescue people who have been caught in the debris, in the landslide. That this is immediate issue. And the second issue is a larger question, that is whether it could have been avoided or what would have happened. This is a long term issue, and this is not only confined to Kerala, it is applicable to the whole country. We saw what happened in Uttarakhand, we saw what happened in other places also. There are heavy rains, floods at one point of time. Many states got affected, including Tamil Nadu, and there is heat, unprecedented heat in our country, and there is definitely impact of climatic change. There is definitely impact of global warming, the what you call heat that seawater gets. So there are issues which need to be addressed with a long-term perspective. Right now we should not pit one against another. What is immediate today? That should be our focus. That right. I think Kerala government needs adequate fund, and not only the union government should financial support, the people, common people, they must extend their contribution, they must give their contribution for rescue and rehabilitation work in Kerala. People need
you're also
immediate help.
Focusing,
people
Mr.
are
Raja,
passing through unprecedented suffering.
While you're focusing a lot more on how it is being understood as unprecedented, I understand with that concern, but there are of course a bit of concern on the other side, where there were signs that it could be traced well before it and could have been averted till an extent it could be managed. How do you respond to such claims? I understand the focus definitely needs to be on the much larger picture across party lines and across the rescue operations, which are divided, which should not be divided at this point of time. But what is the response as the party's general secretary, as a responsible leader in the state, what is the response to such claims where it is being understood that there must have been an effort to understand this level of calamity hitting the larger district?
No, that is what I am saying. The immediate issues must be addressed with a sense of urgency. The long-term issues, it is not only confined to one state, Kerala. It confines the whole country, long-term issues. How to protect our nature, how to encourage the harmonious human nature relationship, how we can encourage the harmonious man, human being and animal life. So there are many issues. How to protect our forests. We keep talking about Jal, Jamin, jungle. How we are protecting our jungle. How we are protecting the forest dwellers, the tribal people who really protect the forests. How we address their concerns, the human beings who live in forests. So there are many issues, long-term issues, and we will have to plan how to engage a meaningful dialogue on all these matters. And there must be, Mr. Modi keeps talking about cooperative federalism. What is cooperation? What is federalism? He means that there should be some coordinated effort and discussion among states and union government. We must address long-term issues. That is one serious issue we need to discuss, and we must draw lessons from what happened in Kerala, what happened in Uttarakhand, what happened in Himachal Pradesh, why the landslide, heavy rains, how we are managing all these things. So when such incidents happen, we should address the immediate issues, because people should be saved from suffering. The next one, we should draw lessons from these incidents and think of long-term solutions to problems. Even in case of our party National Council discussed certain ecological issues, environmental issues. We passed a resolution also on the issue of heat, how the heat affects the health of our women in particular, the health of people in general. So as political party, we do have certain concerns and we do have certain understanding how to address these questions, and they will have to be addressed.
I understand your focus lies presently on the lessons that need to be learned through this aftermath, and of course while we continue to combat the rescue and relief missions. But what is your take on after 36 hours the landslide has hit? There is also a possibility of epidemic outbreak, because there in Attamalai there are 10 bodies that have been found by the rescue teams at one point, and now the bodies are being relocated at various different locations. There are more bodies under the debris that are being restored right now. There is a possibility when we talk about an epidemic outbreak. What is your understanding of the situation presently at the ground, sir?
No, that's what I take your point. I also mentioned now the death toll, the figure is coming out, it is above 160 or 162, but there can be more also, because we do not know how many people got into debris or landslide. We do not know what happened to the cattle which were there. We do not know. So we will have to wait and see, and we should anticipate whether it can lead to some epidemic, because we saw tsunami affecting many states including Tamil Nadu, and the cyclone sometimes how it affects the human life. So this kind of landslide also can have some potential of leading to epidemic. This is for our scientists, our bioscientists to study and caution the concerned authorities at all levels. And as political parties, we should also think of the far-reaching consequences of such tragic incidents like landslide in Kerala. So these are all issues which we need to address. Nobody says we should not think of such things. We should think, and we have different departments, and those departments should be engaged in proper study and proper lessons, to draw proper lessons. This is what we are suggesting.
It's the God's own country, sir. And before I let you go, there's one final thing that I want to take your opinion on over the postponed visit by the leader of opposition and a key ally of the India bloc, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi as well. He was scheduled to come and visit and take the stock from the ground, after also wanting to speak to the residents who have actually acquired a lot of difficulty after they have lost everything. The visit has been now postponed. Are you expecting him to visit anytime sooner, by tomorrow or day after?
You see, he is a leader of the opposition in Parliament, Lok Sabha, and he got elected from that constituency as member of Parliament. It is a different thing. He resigned because he won another Lok Sabha seat also in Uttar Pradesh, so he had to resign. That's another thing. But whether one is MP there or not, the political leaders have certain concern, have certain responsibility. At the time of crisis, suffering, the political parties would like to stand with the people and give them courage, confidence. Your suffering is our suffering. We will try to help you to get out of this suffering, and we will help you for rescue and rehabilitation. That is the point. And why, whether you will go today or tomorrow, that is, you must ask Congress leadership. As far as I am concerned, I represent Communist Party of India. My party leaders are already there, and we have asked our party units to be in the field, help the people in whatever way it is possible, and this is what we should understand. Even our leaders from National Center, they have rushed to Wayanad. They are reaching Wayanad today, and they will be with people. They will try to help the rescue and rehabilitation work.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.